1300 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Advisor on Finance says government has introduced several programs to provide relief to poor and marginalized segments of the society. Minister for Information and Broadcasting says the nation is united for defense of the country. 394 cases of coronavirus infection and 3 more deaths from the virus have been reported in the country during the last 24 hours. Chinese government will decorate its institutions and individuals at a ceremony in Beijing tomorrow who played a significant role in the fight against COVID-19. And now the news in detail. The advisor to the Prime Minister on Finance, Abdul Hafiz Sheikh, has said the government has introduced several programs to provide relief to poor and marginalized segments of the society. Talking to the media persons in Karachi today, he said the Prime Minister Imran Khan is working for the uplift of poor people. Replying to a question, Abdul Hafiz Sheikh said the government has slashed a number of taxes to incentivize construction industry and to generate job opportunities. He said that easy loans are being provided for promotion of business. Earlier, speaking at Pakistan Stock Exchange in Karachi this morning, the advisor said no country can progress without trade and investment with other countries. He said the government is determined to provide conducive environment to investors in the country. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Shibli Faraz says the nation is united for defense of the country. In a tweet, he said the nation salutes its Shaheens who wrote unforgettable stories of valor and chivalry on this day in 1965 for the defense of the country. The minister said that those who sacrificed their lives for the motherland are the heroes of the nation. Minister for Maritime Affairs Ali Zaidi says the country's economy has been put on the right track as a result of government's policies. He was speaking at the inaugural session of a ceremony for auction of unutilized federal government properties across Pakistan in Islamabad today. The minister said a strategy has been devised for better utilization of government properties. He said a government has to provide conducive environment for businesses. 394 cases of coronavirus infection were reported in the country during the last 24 hours. The pandemic claimed 3 more lives, taking the death tally to 6,345. Over 286,000 patients have recovered from the virus infection so far in the country, and active cases are now 6,542. The number of coronavirus cases across the world has surpassed 27 million mark, while the pandemic has claimed more than 887,000 lives so far. More than 19 million patients have recovered from the disease across the world. In India, more than 90,000 new cases of COVID-19 were reported during the last 24 hours, taking its total above that of Brazil. The country has now the second largest number of confirmed cases in the world, over 4 million. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, in view of drastic measures taken by Modi-led fascist Indian government to change the Muslim majority status of the territory, there is growing realization among the Kashmiri masses to do all what they can to stop New Delhi from carrying out this nefarious plan. A survey report compiled by Kashmir Media Service noted that every native Kashmiri sees the new domicile law introduced as an attempt to upset the local population by settling Hindu outsiders in the occupied territory. The distribution of these certificates among Hindus considered to outnumber local population is a reflection of Israeli settler colonial project, which poses a serious threat to the Muslim majority status of disputed Jammu and Kashmir. China's government will decorate its different institutions and individuals at a ceremony in Beijing tomorrow who had played a significant role in the fight against COVID-19. President Xi Jinping, who is also Secretary General of the Communist Party of China, will give the medals to outstanding individuals and institutions. Almost 300 Rohingya refugees who were at sea for the last 6 months landed in Indonesia's Aceh province early this morning. According to the Indonesian authorities, a wooden boat carrying the Rohingya refugees, mostly women and children, was spotted by local fishermen several kilometers off the coast of Lokeswam. And this is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.